Hey guys, it's N, and then my brother John. He's like in the living room, but it's a story that he does not know about. Well, I told him this story, but he doesn't know about it. And I'm kind of down because this is the fifth time I had to shoot this video because my storage and stuff. But, anyways, I don't know how to start story times, but basically, this is a story time when I lived in the worst neighborhood ever. But basically, okay, so my mom, it was her and then me and my brother, right? And she had two jobs, but she did not make enough money to get a house by herself. I'm sorry for the background noise, but she did not have enough money to get a house by herself and like to just yeah, just get a house by herself. So we had to live with people and stuff. And she had this one friend that let her live with them. We could get our own room, and we just had to pay rent. My mom just had to pay rent and stuff like that. But yeah, my mom paid rent for her house, and this lady, she had three children, two boys and one girl, and she only one boy, only two of her kids lived with her. I think at the time it was only her, because the other boy was in the army. So the daughter, we're gonna name her Keisha because she plays a big role in the story time. And then the brother, I don't know, we're gonna name him Bob. I don't know, but Bob it is. And Keisha's boyfriend, because that'll come in later, we're gonna name him David or something. So Bob is Keisha's brother, David is Keisha's boyfriend and stuff. So Keisha and David David will always come to the house, and they would just David and Keisha would just always argue. Like, when I mean argue, I mean like always argue. When we first moved in there, we were just like, what? Like, why are they always yelling at each other? Like, they would just always just start yelling at each other. Like, one person would be like, shut up, and then the other person would be like, shut up. And I'm just like, why are y'all yelling at each other? It'd be like 12 a.m. in the morning. Like, I'm about to go to school soon, and they're yelling. I still can't sleep because they're yelling, and it's just like ridiculous. And they're just like, so loud as usual. And they do this all the time. And then that's when I started to get used to it, I guess, by the like third day, because it's every day. Every day. I'm telling you, it's every day. But there was one particular, and they would just, always fight. But there was one particular day that David came to the house, and they were arguing, like real bad arguing. I was just like, this is different than the other times they argue, because they were just like really arguing, really fighting and arguing. And next thing you know, all I heard is screaming, help, help. And it was David pulling Keisha from her hair, like dragging her on the cement. And sis was like just screaming, help me, and stuff like that. And just saying stop and stop to him. And I'm pretty sure she had like marks and bruises because it was cement. And it was in the dark. It was probably like 11 p.m. ish, close to 11:30 ish, I guess, close to 12. I'm not exact because it happened when I was in third grade. And my brother John was 1 year old, so he doesn't know much about the story. But yeah, and she was just screaming, and he was just dragging her, cussing her out while dragging her by her hair. And next thing you know, Bob, Keisha's brother, came running and was like, take your hands off my sister, don't touch my sister. And everything just went crazy from that point. They were just arguing. Like, Bob was just like, that's it, Bob. But yeah, Bob, Keisha's brother, was just like, no, no. And then that's when, what's it called? Um, David, Keisha's boyfriend, they were just arguing, like back and forth, back and forth. They were just like, it was like arguing, like they were gonna fight each other, arguing. I don't know till this day, did they really fight or did they not? Cause my mom was like, nah, get out the window. So I don't know if they really fought, but you could hear the intensity in their voices. And next thing you know, Keisha's boyfriend David left, and we were just like, okay, that's good, that's good. He left, so everything's good, I guess. It's gonna get quiet, but no, he came back, and I was just like, oh. came back. That's not good. And when he came back, he did not come back alone. You better believe that. He did not come back alone. He came back with his whole squad, his whole gang, or whatever he had. But he came back with everybody. And when he came back, he was looking for Keisha's brother, Bob. And Bob was in his room thinking, oh, the situation is over with. He's gone. He, like, went somewhere else or something. No, he came back. But is it David? David didn't know where Bob's room was at. And then that's when... Okay, so at this moment, I was sleeping because I think... Because when I woke up in the morning, my mom told me the rest of the story of what happened and why I saw a bullet in my in our room and why our window was all broken and everything. All of it was broken. When I mean all of it was broken, there was no window. Somebody could just hop into our room and like come get our stuff. Like there was no window in our, like the window was just shattered and stuff. And when I woke up, there was glass all over the towel. I mean glass all over my blanket. And this is like our second or third week living in the house. So we did not have a mattress. Like we did not have a high mattress. We had an air mattress. It was on the ground. And if it wasn't on the ground, we would have got shot because we slept. Here's the window and here is our air mattress over here. But if we had a high mattress, just imagine that bullet would have hit us. Thank God it did not hit us. I always thank God for that because if that bullet hit us, you don't know what could have happened. You could have been, you know, in the hospital and stuff. But yeah, okay, so all the glass was all over us and my mom was like just sitting there in shock. My mom did not go to sleep. She told me she did not go to sleep, but she did not want to wake us and startle us, you know, and make us like go into shock, I guess. But she said she did not go to sleep that night and stuff. But yeah, it was crazy. And my mom told me it was Keisha's, I guess it was Keisha's boyfriend's friend that shot at the window, thinking it was Bob's window, Keisha's brother's window. And then that's when one of our neighbors called the cops, and there was cops and stuff that came. But I don't know who actually got arrested or something. But hopefully somebody got arrested because that's crazy. But yeah, but once we woke up, my mom was like, we gotta go. Gotta go. Can't live here. We did not live there for a month and we was already out. And I was just like, okay. And we just upped and left and just started living with our cousins. And then, mind you, Keisha's mom was not at the house during all that stuff. Keisha's mom was actually on vacation for like a whole month or something. So she did not know when all this happened. And one day we did bump into her at Walmart. And it was so awkward because she was just asking us questions like, why did we leave her house? And why is the window broken or something? Like it was our fault or something. Like go talk to your daughters. It was their fault. That's why we left the house. And sis was just like, our window is broken. What are you gonna do about the window? Well, no, we're not paying for the window. No, we're not. It was Keisha, your daughter, boyfriend, shot out the window. So that's not our responsibility no, that's not. I don't think it was our responsibility no. But hopefully everything got sorted out with that. But that was such a long time ago. But I would never live in a neighborhood like that again. But but that's the end of the story. And I had a question, but I just paused myself. But do you guys want to hear more stories about my worst neighborhoods ever that I lived in? Because I still have a lot of worst neighborhood. I'm gonna just start a series or something, worst neighborhood series or something. I feel like